COVID happened in March 2020. A lot of bad things happened. At the same time, a lot of good things happened as well. People started seeing the majestic Himalayan mountains from far away, and nature revived itself. In the business technological world, a lot of improvements and advancements came through. COVID acted as a catalyst to pushing us towards the future. It boosted us into the future. And everything became online. People started to take care of their health and many other stuff as well. In this video, we will talk about 5 skills that are super valuable to have in your repository post-COVID, and that these 5 skills might improve your success in the upcoming years. Let's check them out. The number 1 skill is designing. Designing is not just about learning Photoshop and doing flyers and posters. It has much more to it. Learn UI UX designing. Every app and every website which you use today in your mobile phones or on your laptop or desktop are coded by a coder or a developer, but the core starts with a designer. Designer decides how the app should look, how the app should perform in certain ways to capture the user experience, improve the user experience. So these are all the decisions taken by a designer to make the app feel more intuitive and keep you attached to that particular app. So designing has evolved in the past years, and it's one of the best things to do. So I would also say that without a design or without a designer, a coder will feel handicapped, because I'm confident with this statement because I have been in this situation for multiple times before. So if I don't have a particular design in my hand, or if I don't have a, proper design, or even if I don't get it from internet, I will feel handicapped. My work won't feel as good as I want it to be. It won't shine as good as it. So having a good design helps you to improve your user experience and keep your users attached to it. So designing is one of the top skills which you can have in 2021. And let me give you another example. Most of you guys watching this video might use WhatsApp or Instagram or Twitter in your daily life. What is it keeping you attached to your mobile phones with that particular app? It is the design. It is the user experience which they provide. For example, let's say YouTube. YouTube keeps the users attached to them because of the design. Instagram keeps the user attached to them because of the design. Every app which you use keeps the users attached in that particular platform because of the user experience and the user interface which they provide. And it's not just UI UX design. There are a lot of other categories of design as well, like interior design, ad design, game designing, UI UX designing. So there are a lot of other fields in designing itself. So try out everything which you know, like what you are interested in, find out what you are interested in and continue with that. The second one is copywriting. Most of you guys might not even heard of this term called copywriting. Copywriting is focused more on marketing the product and generating sales for that product through this thing. So basically, a job of a copywriter is to write content which captures the audience and improves the SEO scores. So it's basically all about marketing the product and capturing more customers and audience through the content which you put out there. And for example, the notifications, the eye-capturing notifications that drop into your mobile phone, drop into the notifications bar of your mobile phone, are written by copywriters. And you can also choose to write content which are valuable and information. All you need is a good understanding of human behavior and language skills. That's it. The third one is management skills. Management skills are super important in an organization because it helps the organization to run organized and smoothly. So if there is no one to organize the people are working in the organization might not perform really well. The people under because there will be a lot of misunderstanding within the employees in the organization, and there will be a lack of communication which happens because there isn't anyone to handle everyone's issues and manage them. So a management skills manager is a super important position in an organization. Whatever the organization, from startups to big companies, someone needs to manage all the people working in the organization. So this management skill is super important in 2021, and if you have good management skills, your company will flourish. If the company flourishes, your career will grow as well. Fourth one is 3D animation and VFX. There's a huge demand for people who have the skills, that is 3D animation and VFX skills. With the world changing so fast, VFX and 3D animation has already started a revolution. People are looking for someone who has 3D animation and VFX skills. So from movies to cartoons to everywhere, like web series, everyone is looking for someone who can do VFX and 3D animation. So learn these skills, acquire them, and supply the demand. The fifth skill is asking questions. This is one of the super important skills to have in 2021, and I struggle with this as well, and it's a work in progress for me. So many people think that what's the big deal in asking questions, and many shy away from asking questions. So asking questions can fetch you a lot of information which you could never imagine. So let's say you are in a speaker's conference and the speaker has talked about how to grow your business and something related to that. And you have a question and you ask that speaker that how to grow my sales, how to grow sales in my business. And the answer which you get is something which you might already know. It's a general answer which you might already know. But by tweaking the question by adding context, just add the context to that question and ask something like, hey, I do this XYZ business and I have done so and so things to market my product, and the sales haven't grown a lot in the past few years. So how can I grow the sales? So if you see the first question which I said and second question which I reframed it, there is a lot of difference in it. By adding context to the question, you can fetch a lot of answer from the opposite end. So this is the power of questioning, guys. You can learn a lot of information from people in front of you. You can ask a lot of questions and improve your knowledge. This is one of the super important skills to have in 2021. Never miss it out. I want to give you a bonus, guys. Actually, two bonuses. So the first one is communication and the second one is coding. Without communication, good communication skills, whatever I mentioned previously, all the 5 skills that I mentioned previously are useless. And because if you don't know how to communicate well, there will be a lot of misunderstanding. There won't be special connect with you and the client. So have a good communication skills and get better with your vocabulary. So the second one is coding. As we all know, everyone is getting into coding. Everyone wants to design app. Everyone wants to get into machine learning, data science. But there is a lot of heaps of opportunities lying out there in the market. It is always good to have multiple skills in your bag. Combining skills will open you to a lot of opportunities and choices in front of you. And there is no reason to not have multiple skills. I have made a separate video on that talking about this. I will leave this in the cards above, and I will put the link in the description below as well. If you wish to, you can go check it out. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoy this video, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel and sharing with anyone you know. So see you guys, bye bye.